Hello everyone, it's Julie from Camelia Crafts Designs. Welcome and welcome back. I'm here today with a copycat project. Yeah, this is a photo of a project that my lovely friend Zoe over at Paper Eve Creations on Instagram did. And I think they're absolutely beautiful. And I've been going to make these, I think she did them about a month ago. And I've not asked her how she made them, so I'm just going to do my take on them. They're probably going to look same, but I may have got to the end result differently. I don't know, because I didn't ask her how she did it. She's obviously got some collage papers. She's done some stamping. She's put some tickets on and bits and bobs of scraps, which look fabulous, and some butterflies. So I've got the same stamps. Check. Tim Holtz. I've got the same butterflies. That is a digital that I've put on my Buy Me a Coffee, which is free. So check. And yeah, I've got my random little box of tickets. Check. And I've got some bits and bobs of scraps. Check. So I'm going to get a whirl. Here we go. Right, the collage background. What I've done is I've done a collage masterboard. Now I'm not going to make you watch it because I've done these before. I did one other day with strips. This one is just made from scraps of book pages, music paper, bits and bobs in my little scrap box. I will put a link to a video where I made one like this. I've used glue stick to stick it down in case you're someone who is a beginner and you've not made one before. So yeah, I will link that previous video in the description box below. Now I did have someone ask how to get to the description box, which yeah, might sound daft, but then I think back and I didn't know how to get to the description box until my teenagers showed me. So under the picture, you'll see a little down arrow if you're on Android. Press that and all the description box opens up and all these links I talk about are there. And if you're on a PC or laptop, under the picture there'll be a little bit of the description and then it will say see more. If you click the see more, don't know why I'm talking with my hands, click the see more, you'll see more. Wow, another top tip that. If you want to see more, click see more. Who's Seymour? I don't know. Oh my god, that's just made me think at Little Shop of Horrors. Is it Seymour the plant or the man? I don't know. I digress, as per usual. So, collage masterboard done. I did two, just in case I need two. In fact, I think I might use this bottom one. It's got some smaller bits on. So I'm going to grab my stamps. I've got some stamp blocks, a variety of. And I've dug out these inks from socks. These are Stampin' Up ink pads. These are dye inks. I just happen to have some nice colours similar to what Zoe used. Mine might be a bit different. I think she's used primary colours. I've just gone for a colour that looks similar to the colour she's used. So, yeah, crack on. I think I'm going to use this pink one first. Just because I can. Right. See, this is how often I use these ink pads. Don't even know how to use them. They annoy me, actually. I don't know if they've changed the design in the last 10 years, which is about when I bought these. But they just annoy me. I'm sorry, but they do. Right. I'm going to take all these labels off and lay them on here. Now, I want to be able to rip around the edges. I'm not sure I'm going to get all these labels on because I want that ripped look around each label. If I can't, I'll just do, how many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might just not use one of them. So, yeah, I'm also going to do some of mine landscape ways, just to be different. We've got to put some difference in. I can put them a little bit closer there, because I will be ripping along between the two. Whereas there, I've got to rip some edge off, if you get what I mean. That one there. Oh, I might even actually be able to do this. Get all of them on. Move your acetate, woman. Yeah, I think I can do this. Yeah. Fact, do you know if I line them up in a line and them up in a line, my rip along the middle will be one rip, won't it? Yeah. Don't know why I'm saying yeah. I haven't got a clue. What have I been watching that's made me want to say that? Probably Dasher Dave with his silly French accents. The man's cracked in head, but that's a good thing. Sorry, Dave, if you just heard me call you cracked in head. I do love you, really. Right, yeah, I'm going to go for it there. So, let's do this one first. Am I on camera? Is it? It's one of them dull days here today. There you go, a bit more light. And it's, yeah, some parts that day are duller than others. So I'm going to pick them up like that. As per the tips I got from people last time I used these stamps, I tried to rearrange them and get them straight, and it didn't go well. So I'm just dipping. You can't even see this, can you? Because I'm off camera. I've just dipped my stamp into the ink. See, I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm telling you wrong. Now, it don't matter if I get these too wonky. World will not end. But I want to try and get them straight. Maybe it would have been a good idea to use my stamp platform, my big Timothy Holtz one, but to be quite honest, I ain't got room for it on desk. Right, I always like to leave my stamp on a bit just to allow that ink time to soak in. Oh yeah, me happy with that one. I like it. I do like it. And I'll get a bigger one for this. Let's do... What's the chances of me getting covered in ink at some point in this? High. Fair to middling. Or, no, middling to high. So I just want to pick that one up. And close the ink pad. See, this is why I don't like these. I forgot how to close it. Ah. They're vicious. Vicious. Truly vicious. Although they stamp lovely. We're not liking the viciousness. So, oh, how do we open it? You slide it and then it just... If these hadn't been so expensive, they would have gone in bin. I'm telling you. By now. I just have this aversion to throwing things away when they cost me a lot of money, even if they're useless. I suppose some of you will know exactly what that's like. Ooh, this one might have dried up. I really think. Let's try doing pad to stamp, which is how you're supposed to do it. Yeah, perhaps I'm getting more on like that. I don't know. Literally the 10-year-old. Spent a fortune on them, never used them. I've just ordered them for 10 years. I'm going to move that out of the way. Out of the way. I'm going to come down a bit. There we go. And while that ink soaks in, I'm going to have a cup of tea. I bought myself one of these thermos mugs. Don't tip it out, woman, don't tip it out. To keep my tea warm, because I waste so much tea. And I thought, with energy prices going up, I could do with boiling kettle a bit less. So, yeah. Hopefully I will save the cost of the thermos mug on my electricity bill. I don't know. Oh, it's stuck well and good, that has. Is it glue or ink? Yeah, this pad had dried up a little bit, but I'm still going to persevere with it. It's okay. I quite like the look of... I do. I just like the look, so... Yeah, stop moaning, woman. Right. Wowzers. Do I even try and shut this or just bin it? Oh, wow, look at that. I'm learning. And I think I want to do another... This is a different colour, red. I'm going to try this. For flying hell's sake. I'm so good not swearing on YouTube. Because I must admit the odd swear word does leak out in real life. Oh dear. Right, let's put you somewhere. There we go. Leak out. No, it flies out, it doesn't leak out. Yeah, let's do ink to stamp. Is this one completely dried up? Oh, this doesn't look good. This doesn't look good. So I think we're finding out that stamping up ink pads don't last 10 years. But I'm still persevering. I paid a lot of money for these ink pads. I will get some use out of them, even if it's 10-year outline. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, she says. But if it comes out like that, it'll be an happy bunny. It gives it that age look, doesn't it? So don't throw them away, she says. Threatening to throw hers in bin. I think I'll have another sip of my tea. That was nice. Yeah, I'll also give you, well, not forewarning because I'm half far into video. I'm 10 minutes into video, but I'm going to be using a craft knife. Those eagle-eyed amongst you may have already figured that out. Yeah, that's always fun to watch. Julie and a craft knife. Always fun to be had there. Right, let's use this big one next. Right, let's see what colours. Green. I'm going to go green. Them two reds don't look much different to me. Let's see whether green one's lasted 10 years. Oh, that one looks like the first one that worked well. There's no moisture coming out of it, no condensation. Is this a nature program or a crafting program? No, it's no cash in the attic. Now your stamps are useless, bin 'em, love. You'll not get any coinage for them. I love that program, Cash in the Attic, but I haven't watched it for years. These are all kind of programs that used to be on daytime TV. They perhaps still are, but I'm from Yorkshire. We don't buy TV licenses, but I don't break law either, so I just don't watch live telly. Keep your live telly, I'll craft. There we go, let's do that one. Now, this could have been really quick and easy, this stamping, had I used ink pads that worked, but where would fun have been in that? Where, indeed. I'm tempted to just leave that on while I ink next one up. I'll try not to smudge it. But, hey-ho, will that happen? I don't know. I'm just dumping them all here off camera. It's going to be like ink pad graveyard. Bit time I've done. Right, yeah, I've lost that first ink. Yeah, that first one of these I used. I mean, look at that. All these random stamps stuck to it. Oh, this one will do. Take your random stamps off it. I do have a little box for random stamps, but they don't often make it into the random stamp box because they're just randomly left on these acrylic blocks. Yeah, I don't shut it now. Oh, my word. Oh, we pull it there. Oh, yeah, I'm getting there. Forgot to shut red one. That's a disaster waiting to happen. So we're left now with black and yellow. So I'm going to do black for that, and I'm going to leave little one in yellow because I don't know what yellow's going to look like. Well, it's going to look yellow, isn't it? But I mean, I don't know. Ooh, what? That's not black, it's white. Oh, lordy. No, we don't. Why have they got black on a white ink pad? Oh, it does so whisper white blanco. Let's pull out big guns, shall we? Here we go. I've grabbed some Ranger. Do you know, I've had some of these Ranger ink pads as long as them Stampin' Up ones. I really have. Because I bought them around the same time. When my kids started nursery, which there were 3, yeah? And it was like, wow, I've got some time to myself again. I'm just going to go out and go mad. And I started doing some card making classes and actually interacting with people again. So, yeah. Well, hey, look at that. That's a nice, clear, crisp image. And you know, I'm not going to use that yellow. It's just not going to be nice, is it? I'm going to use a brown. Let's use potting soil. This is archival as well. I've already stamped that one, haven't I? I'm waiting to lift that up. Oh, yeah. We like. It'll do. I'm not thrilled, but actually, like I said, I love the aged look it's giving me. So, yeah. Every cloud has a silver lining, as they said, hasn't it? So, I've got that one. Yay. And we're going to go brown with this one. Just dunk that in. And stamp. So, yeah, we know that stamping took longer than it ought to. Oh, look how perfect that is, and perfect that is. And, it's not a band. This is not a bashing Stampin' Up session. It's just, yeah, I've got a lot of supplies from a long time ago, and some fare well and some don't. And it's looking like Ranger ink pads fare well, Stampin' Up don't. What can I say? Well, just find somewhere to put them, woman, out of way. There you go. Right. Now, my next thing, I'm thinking, do I rip before I cut the middles out, or do I cut the middles out before I rip? I'm thinking it might be easier to rip before I've cut the middles out, or I may end up ripping through. Yeah, that won't be good, so I'm going to rip. So here we go. Let's see how the ripping goes. Have a ripping good time. I'm sorry to all my Australian subscribers for that, but I did used to watch Neighbours and what's that other one that used to be on? In a bay. Summit Bay, weren't it? I can't remember. And they always seemed to have a ripping good time. Ripper. Well, I've insulted you this week saying you're upside down. Then I didn't include New Zealanders because they're more upside down than Australians, I found out in my comments. Yeah, this is like how not to be politically correct by Julie. So, yeah. I like to rip. I've got loads of room. I've left a lot more on these than Zoe did on hers. I'll get a picture out in a minute when I've done ripping. So that's 3. Oh yeah, I don't know why I worried that I weren't going to have enough room out edges. I've got plenty room. We've just ripped David Copperfield in half. Yeah, I know that's a book by Dickens, but what name of that magician? Were he David Copperfield as well? I'm confused. Let's rip that one that way. Yeah, I think this is a case of, let's butcher Zoe's project. Oh, Zoe, it looked so beautiful when you did it. I can imagine a pianist laughing. Yeah, I'm trying to rip a little bit more perfect than Zoe did. Zoe were very much more random than me, but she's just so good. Look, yeah, that'll do. Let's try and be more random with this rip. I'm just scared of ripping. And can you see what's happened? You can see some of the straw paper around the edge, which that was not intentional, but I think I like it. Ooh, that ink hasn't dried yet either. So it's going everywhere. Oh, for crying out loud. I do think those ink pens may be going in the bin, ladies and gentlemen and everyone in between. I like. That needs its straight bottom ripping off. Nobody needs a straight bottom. Yeah, I'm getting a bit more vicious now ripping this off. I'm as vicious as an ink pad. And let's get these straight edges off. Whee! Now with the cutting, oh, that's just reminded me of another film. I'm terrible. Playing word association with me is very random, because I've just said that when we get round to the cutting, and all of a sudden I'm thinking of that film, what's it called? Alive, you know, where that plane crashes in Andes, and yeah, it's unthinkable what they have to turn to, and it's just one woman. She picks them up and she goes, this will be good for the cutting. Oh, and that just reminded me of that film. Right, that pointy corner's not pleasing me. Right, so I've now got ink all over my fingers. I'm not starting it again. This is what happened. I think they'll still come out looking okay. Right, we've got to know what's right way up as well. Because other thing I did notice, let's get Zoe's lovely ones back. She's done a little bit of inking on some of these plainer parts, which I like. And I think, I know she's used Field Notes stamp set because it's got them numbers in. But she has stamped that number inside a blank label. That's probably a digital. But there are a few blank labels on the Field Notes, but they look bigger. I don't know. Are they bigger? I really don't know. But we don't have to go exact. Right. I want to cut one now. I want to get my knife out. This is going to be fun. dear. Yeah, I've got a taxi number. I've got some cash ready to get a taxi to A&E to sew my thumb back on. Right, I'm going to get my safety ruler. I've got room to put my fingers, and it's got some rubber on to hold it still. So I want to cut the big one first. Now, I did notice Zoe left a little bit inside. Did she? No, she didn't. Yeah, she did. A little bit inside some. So let's give this a whirl. I'm tempted to do it with scissors, actually. You know, just get it started with my knife and then go around with scissors. Don't put that much out. Some days I'm good with a craft knife. Like today, I just moved ruler. So that weren't brilliant, were it? And that's done good. It's done good. I think I'm going to get the scissors out for the little finicky edge bits. Oh, look at me. Have craft knife, can use it. Although there are previous videos where you wouldn't think that. You wouldn't even nearly think that. Yeah, going back a couple of years, I was totally rubbish with craft knives anyway. And I know my problem, I'm too heavy-handed. I like to cut 6 inch deep into mat. Right, I'm going to get my snippy Timothy's out to go across there. I've left a lot more white on the inside than Zoe did. I don't know if that's intentional. It may be, it may be not. Does it matter? I don't think it does. Aren't I quiet doing this kind of caper? There we go. Yeah, not perfect round edges, but I like it. I really like that. That's going to be nice. Do you know if it wants something thicker, or you could just reinforce top, you could make it into a little pocket. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Right, let's do another one, see whether that were a fluke or not. Yeah, I'm liking leaving a bit of white. Whee. And whee. Ooh. I'm going to get cocky in a minute and cut one of my labels in half. I can see it coming. I was watching something with kids last night. One of their absolute favourite channels on YouTube, and one that I love watching with them, is the Try Guys. They're so funny. The 4 blokes in, I think they're based in LA, and they just try things. Yeah, and yesterday they were trying crochet. The humour can be a bit neat knuckle, so don't watch me if you're offended by it like that. But if you enjoyed my toilet humour book, I think you should be fine. But I was so jealous, because crochet is one of those things I don't ever seem to be able to. It's not that I can't master it, I just can't remember how to do it for longer than a day. How mad is that? Crochet and knitting. I spend hours knitting with my mum, but if I had a week off, I couldn't remember how to knit again. It's like my brain says, no, that's not vital information. We're not going to save that to the memory banks. If you need to do it again, just learn. But yeah, these blokes, they knitted, 4 different squares and made a blanket. And I was like, I could do that. But maybe I can't. Maybe I just need to waffle about crochet while I cut out stamp middles. So, right, I'm on my 3rd one now, so I think I've proved to you I can do this. So, rather than you have to sit and watch me do them all, I'm just going to pause, then I can refresh my tea, and I will be back with them all cut out. And I'm back, all cut out. And did you spot the happy accident? We've got these to play with. You don't know what I'm going to do with them. I just didn't think about the existence of those. Right, next thing I'm going to do is a few little bits of stamping. Like I say, I'm going to grab my Field Note stamp set, which, as the back is losing its tackiness, it's getting harder to keep them in this. I just like to keep them like that, just how they came. I don't know what I do. Right, so I'm going to grab that number, think I like that one. I'm just getting some of the little ones. You don't have to use these. If you've got separate, like I used them the other day when I couldn't be bothered to find these, I just used some numbers and letters and put those on, didn't I? Right. So, I'm just going to get the black one back out that I had earlier. My Ranger Archival. And I'm not even going to bother putting some of these on ink blocks because I like how firm these rubber stamps are, so that you don't have to even bother with ink blocks sometimes. Right, that one's going to go there. So we'll put butterfly on the other side on that one. And name of remitter, you can go on the bottom of one. I'm thinking there. Yeah, we like. And that yar's back again. No idea where that's from. You're looking a little bit plain up that side. Ah, I dropped it. Maybe if you've got dropsy like me, you can use stamp blocks. You can go there. Just fit that. Perfect. You're a nice chompy one. You can go on that big chompy corner. And we want one on here. I've decided that we need one on each. I don't know why, we just do. That one's got a little square on it. You can go there, square. Yeah, that's good. And this one can have this one on. That's a big number for a little thing, isn't it? I'm going to go for this smaller number again. We can use the same number twice. Don't think we're going to get struck down by lightning. There we go. Just add a little bit of interest. I think that one needs another on because it's got a lot of plain around, hasn't it? I think I'm just going to have one of those. I could have one just going off edge, but no, let's do that. Let's do that. Duh. Yeah, you ended up with two, just to be different. Now, something Zoe did, she put a little bit of something else behind where she put her butterflies. I think that looks like it would just to strengthen it a little bit. I may do that, I may not, because I think some of my frames are a bit chompier than Zoe's were. So we'll put you on top of there, mates. Then you won't get lost. There you go, we'll put you away and clean you after. So, let's get the butterflies out and the other tickets. There's a little craft lunch situation going on now. I've piled too much stuff up. Stay. I'm going to have to move stamps before they end up on his knee. There you go. You sit over there for now. Right. So let's pick out some flutterbys. Oh, I like that blue. Oh, Zoe used that blue one, did she? I don't know. We like you. You can go with red. You're black, but you don't have to go with black. I think you might go with the green. Yeah. I think most of these are ones that I've cut out from my digital. There could be some others because I put them all in one box mixed. And I think a lot of digital designers are getting the stuff from the same place. These came from a vintage book, well, an antique book that were out of copyright. And I just removed the backgrounds and, yeah. Bunged a load on an A4 sheet. Oh, that one's actually from a book. Yeah, that's as far as my digital design skills go at the minute. It's a long process, me learning digital design, because, yeah, like I say, if I don't do a bit every day or every other day, I forget how to do it. Oh, I've got a yellow one here that might be nice. I quite like him with the blue, yeah. So how many more flutterbys do we need? 2. We could do with smaller ones for that, couldn't we? Let's have a little foray into the bottom. What about sideways flutterby? Never seem to use them, poor little mites. But now I've got my numbers all on the other side. He could go there. I'm not sure. I just don't. Yeah, oh, I like that one. Did Zoe use that one? I don't know. We can use that one. But that's a bit big for there, isn't it? Ooh, that's too big, but I like it. Could I use it instead of that black one? No, just sure up, pick another one. That's perfect for there. Yes. Ooh, a little green one. Yes, sorry mate, you're gone. I've just binned you for a little green one. Sorry. Life's tough. It's best to learn it now. And I'm just going to get some random tickets. That one might look good. And there. Yeah, these are various designers. I'll put a list of the people I buy my digital designs off, because I can't tell you where I got each individual one from. I don't have the capacity to remember that. I really don't. So you can check them all out. I do like them long tickets. I'm thinking, oh, I want that long ticket on there. Yeah. There's that yar again. What on earth have I been watching? That's a big one. I just like how Zoe combined a ticket and a butterfly, so we're sticking to the plan. Normally there is no plan, therefore the plan cannot go wrong, but today we're sticking to the plan. And I want a couple of smaller ones for these little baby butterflies. I used to spend a long time stressing over which ticket to use. But then I realised that there is no right ticket. There's just a ticket that you've picked that looks good. You might pick another 10 that look just as good. But life's too short to keep finding that perfect ticket when there are lots of perfect tickets. Do you know what I'm on about? Ooh, number 9. Come in, number 9. Your time is up. I want one for there. What shall we have for there? No, we don't want you. So I'm not actually looking for the design so much as the size at the minute. And I think I'm realising I need to cut out more small tickets. Oh, you're too big. But you might look good there instead of that one. Yeah. So what have I just said? Don't spend too long trying to find that perfect ticket and then I go swapping ones I've already picked. I think I may just have a little description ticket there. Accounts due. No, we don't want to put that near a butterfly. Butterflies don't have to worry about things like accounts being due. But I have to worry about the fact that I don't have enough small tickets. Let's go to socks. Let's see what's languishing in bottom. Perfect. There we go. Always worth rummaging down to socks at bottom. There we go. I'm even thinking, do I even need to ink these? Just a smidgen, I think. A smidgen for the white butterfly wings. I sometimes think we can get carried away inking everything. A smidgen to get rid of the white on the edges of the tickets. I've done a few projects now where I've not inked and I really like them. She says inking away. Inkity ink. I think if I were to ink round them, you wouldn't see that bit of straw paper poking out as well. And I really do like that, even though it wasn't intentional. Sometimes the happy accidents are the nicest things we make, aren't they? I don't even know why they call them happy accidents. Happy differences. Yeah, because Bob Ross called them happy accidents, that's why. Whee. Right, let's get giddy with some glue. I'm going to use art glitter glue because it'll glue the paper and it'll glue the little bits of scrappy-doo things I'm going to put on. Right, so I've just literally got some teeny tiny scrappy things. Oh, that one's not so teeny tiny. Yeah, look. So I'm going to have a quick squint at Zoe's, how she's done them. Like some of her tickets aren't with the butterflies, they're separate. Very bold, Zoe, very bold. I like that one, how it's over the round ticket. Oh, that's falling again. So, let's start with smallest. I think I might like that ticket up there, actually. And can you see how I'm not going to put anything at back to reinforce it, because I've left a lot more paper out edge of my tickets. And I like you on that. That's how you're going. You're done. Get the glue, which is where it should be. Shock horror. Yeah, I actually put my glue away properly. Whip pin in. Look at that. I'm learning. You can be number 9. If you've put too much glue on and it shows through that side, just wipe it off. It'll be right. It'll be right. And this one, I think I'll put the glue here because it's a much bigger piece. Let's glue the butterfly. I'm putting plenty on the back of my butterfly because it's going to soak into that Hessian stuff. So there's one. I'm loving that. I really like that. You, Mr. Flutterby. Oh, come here, Ticket. I don't know if I want to have that ticket sticking outside like Zoe did. Yeah, I do. So I'm just going to glue it there and have it sticking outside there, just because Zoe did. So it's not what Katie did now, it's what Zoe did. And I think I want to use a bit of this. Or do I save that? I'll save that for a big one. Use something that's already small, missus. You've got plenty of bits of scraps out. Look how you've even got some bits of fabric. But you're not the right colour for that, are you? No. Ooh, I like that one. Let's cut it a smidgen smaller. You need something else. You're just not looking raggedy enough. I did grab some of that cheesecloth stuff. Here we go. And this is white. I've not dyed it or anything. So I might put a bit of ink on it to make it look mucky. Just get some extra bits off edge. And then I'm just dirtying it up a little bit. I'm getting a few more extra bits off edge, it would seem, with my ink dauber. So you're going to go there and there and then there. Yeah, we like that. So get the glue on, get the glue on. Just going to put a bit of that there. I seem to be using plenty of glue, but it just soaks in, doesn't it? Stuff like this. It does stick it good, but it soaks in quite a bit. Just clean that. Oh, I like that one. I do like that one. So that's 2 down and 4 to go. Right, let's do this one because I said I wanted this big piece and I wanted to use this big specimen ticket. I know it's covering half the frame up, but I like it. Could we have it up there at the top, sticking out? We could, yeah. I'm going to put that up there. I've decided that's a much better idea. Yeah. Well, it's covered the microscope up, but I love how it's just showing the writing. These tickets I know are definitely from Graphics Fairy. Because I remember those ones. Got a bit mad on glue. Just get rid of it. I've got a dry baby wipe somewhere because I was using them to do my collage. There we go. And then the Flutterby is going to go there. That's you. That don't want to stick, that. I'm going to have to put a peg on that. And I've got a bit... No, I don't want the SCN. I think I might just want that. I think I do. Oh, it's stuck down now. So if you're a bit Katie cornered, mate, that's going to need something on top of it because it don't want that. It's the spider web ribbon. It can be a pain sometimes to stick. So let me grab, I've got a big tub of Yes Paste here. I'm just going to plonk that on top of that one. There you go. While we stick other 3. You're going to go there. Whee. You're going to go there, I think. And I think we want something really pretty hanging out of your to the side of you. Let's hang something pretty out from behind your bum. That just sounds wrong. I'm going to stick that on first. Dooby-doo-doo-dooby-doo. It's got to be straightish, remember? Straightish. Maybe that should have gone further over. No, we don't need to see that much at ticket. And I don't like that underneath. I want something more raggedy. A little bit more raggedy, methinks. I like that one. You're raggedy. You've been hanging about in a raggedy box for a long time. Getting raggedy. Just perfect for this project. And we'll stick him on. There we go. It's covering most of Tick It Up, but we can live with that. I like it. I do like it. And 2 to go. Feel like I'm at bingo. 2 to go. Oh dear. 2 to go for the big jackpot. I've not been to bingo in... When did I last go bingo? I've no idea. Not since I had my kids. So I'm no bingo aficionado. Maybe they don't sell that anymore. But the one I used to go to sometimes with my mum when I was younger, when there were 2 numbers left. Oh yeah, that way they had this jackpot. If you won bingo in so many numbers, you got extra prize money. And when there were 2 numbers left, this woman used to go, 2 to go. Don't know why. It just makes me laugh. I want some cheesecloth on that. I like the look of the cheesecloth. It's all nice and raggedy. So, yeah, it'll be 2 to go, and then it'll be in the last number for your jackpot. Bingo, eh? Oh, and if you talk too loud during bingo, oh, yeah. Get lynched. Get lynched, I say. Yeah, I like that. Got a nice big bold label and just a little bit of fluff. Yeah, we can just see that $4. I'm just getting rid of any there, because when we use them, I can see why Zoe put an extra bit of brown there. I can, Zoe, now I can see, but I've not done it. I may do it after. You never know. Let's put... There you go. That one doesn't need a yes paste tub on it, does it? So, and your last butterfly for your jackpot. Here we go. I may want to put that like that, or I may not. I may just want to put it there. Yeah. Yeah, I like it there. I want to use this, but I want it more. Yeah. 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 See what I mean? That's what I want. Raggedy. So I'll put the glue there and down there. I know I'm covering half at number up, but hey ho. Planned it like that. Of course I did. Yeah, and that butterfly's going a bit higher, just to cover up that glue that I've splodged on higher than I were intending. So though I did it on purpose, maybe I did. Right, and that wee last number for your jackpot. So let's get them all out, see what they're looking like. So that might be a bit low down. I might have to trim that, I don't know. And I also need to clean that off. Yes, I see exactly why you put them other bits of brown on now, Zoe. Like I said, I may do that, I may not. We'll see, won't we? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm pretty happy with these. Are we on in shot? We're in shot. Oh, what a fabulous idea, Zoe. What a fabulous way to use them stamps. I'm quite happy. So there's Zoe's and there's mine. Yeah, I think they're looking... They could be twins. That's funny because both Zoe and I have got twins. They could be twins. So thank you for watching. All the links will be in the description below. So hit the little arrow or the see more and you'll be able to get to them. So I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.